Is the past a part of your present? This is certainly the case with me. Hi, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Charles Adams, but most people call me Charlie. I'm a graphic design student at Full Sail University. One thing you should know about me is that I have a strong love and passion for drawing and for design. I began drawing when I was about 3 years old, and it seems like I've never stopped. In fact, I have a picture to prove this. When I was a kid, I would sit in my little booster seat with a pad and crayons, and I would draw for as long as I could. I was also adopted and raised by my grandparents, who instilled in me a love for history. This has helped make me who I am, both as a person and as a designer. I've combined my two loves for drawing and for history by creating cartoons and comic strips with characters from my own imagination. I've set the time period of these cartoons and comic strips in the late 1950s to the early 1960s. This is a personal favorite time period of mine. I've also drawn designs from the 1940s, 1930s, and even earlier than that. During high school and between high school and college, I decided to create work for myself. This gave me a little extra money, as well as gave me a taste of what the design industry would be like. I started by creating my own business on this website Zazzle, where I would create designs to put on products and sell. I would sell products like t-shirts, mugs, plates, keychains, and other products as such. I was also given the job of creating the advertisements and designs on the certificates for our church's Vacation Bible School. I've been doing this for a little over 4 years now. For my target audience, it's anybody that has a strong love and appreciation for history and appreciates the value of the past. If I can create a design that somebody stops and thinks, hey, I think I saw something like that when I was a kid, or that reminds me of something my grandparents used to tell me about. If I can create something that brings happiness or enjoyment, or even puts a smile on someone's face, I think having this job, it makes it all more worthwhile. For my competitive advantage, I think having these two jobs I spoke of earlier has given me a competitive advantage, as well as my education here at Full Sail University. I've learned what it's like to work under a deadline. I've also learned what it's like to put visual elements on a document in a manner that's pleasing to the eye, and I also know how to use software to create designs. I would also have to say that my childlike mind gives me a competitive advantage. I have this ability to have a childlike mind from getting inspiration from watching animated TV shows and movies, and by having my childhood toys still around me, as you can see. I would also, as a kid, and even now, I would watch DVDs of TV shows like The Waltons, Happy Days, and movies like Driving Miss Daisy and To Kill a Mockingbird. I would pause the DVDs at certain points and draw an object that I saw in the scene, or even the scene itself. For my brand mantra, it was originally classic creative design. However, I've modified it to be modern design with a classic touch. This is to communicate to people that even though I use modern day technology, such as Adobe Illustrator, InDesign, and even Photoshop in some cases, that I still have a deep respect for the design styles of the past. I think it's important to remember where we've come from, and in the 20 years that I've been alive, things have seemed to move so fast, and especially in my industry of graphic design, technology is constantly changing. I think it's important to remember where you've come from. People are so worried nowadays about what's to come that they've forgotten what has been. I think it's important to remember that. And to me, when I create a design that's based on an old style, I feel as though I'm somehow keeping the spirit of the great designers that have come before me alive. Thank you for watching this video and allowing me to share my passion with you. Thank you. Have a great day.